Hi, I'm Whye Kee, full-time artist. That's all.
I'm John. I'm a full-time independent curator as well.
Great. So would you mind giving us a brief summary of what the show is about? Could be both of you. You can maybe Whye Kee can start first and then John can add later.
Or vice versa.
Yes, you can do that also.
Well, this show is in many ways a homecoming exhibition for Whye Kee. He has spent about more than a year being somewhat a vagrant, moving around, in learning from his new experiences. He spent a period of time in Malaysia, but in Japan as well. And his travels has really influenced this new body of teaware that we have on display around us, behind us today. So we wanted to commemorate his experiences through an exhibition, but not just an exhibition, but also site-specific activation as well, which is titled Universe in the Teacup, in which participants will get to enjoy Whye Kee's brew, have conversations, form kinship with one another, and at the conclusion of that tea experience, pen down some words as a marker of their time spent here in this mindful space.
Do you have anything to add to it?
I second it.
Everything he says is second it.
I think the homecoming is more than homecoming. For my childhood until now, because I really don't stay at a home for more than 5 years. So when I was young, we stayed in Boon Block 196. And then after a few years demolished, then we need to move to 171. Then for a few months, we moved to our grandmother. So always one room only, 3 of us stay together. Then I cannot, when you're young and rebellious, you cannot. Yeah. And then within a year, I was detained without child. And then my home at that point of time onwards is prison. So I stayed in Tanah Merah prison for 4 years. So then after prison, I came out 7 months, and then go back to prison for another 2-3 years, and then come out again 3 months, then go back to prison again for 5 years. After that, something happened last year, and then I have homeless again and moved overseas because I couldn't find a place in Singapore to stay. Yeah, so I stayed in KL and then moved to Japan for 2 months working in the tea farm. So home is it's not a permanent term for me. And for this exhibition, homecoming is something that, like ceramic. It's a lump of clay. And then when we meet and fire into, it's a solid vessel whereby we can put something inside. So that's home for me. When we have a solid and then inside can contain something, but the thing is that inside have to be empty so you can hold something inside. So that's home for me. We, in a home or in any vessel, we shouldn't have. 我们不应该对家人、朋友有 expectation. We shouldn't have expectation for our loved one, so that our heart actually can hold them inside. That's home.
Okay, maybe you can share with us. I think this is for Whye Kee specifically. Like, where do you get your ideas from, and what kind of inspired you whenever you do your ceramic or your work?
Idea. There are 2 ideas. One is the realistic one, because I know money already, I need to make something and sell, so I can carry on my artistic journey in future. For the artistic statement, I think for the past year I've been traveling because homeless. Then, especially in Japan, when I work in the tea farm, there's a Chinese poet, quite famous, like you look at the moon and then the reflection of the ground, think of home. So when I work in tea farm, there's a lot of mountains and lake. So, and then all these lake have reflection of the moon, and that's remind me of that poem that home, even in a very nice Zen serenity environment, nothing is better than home, because it's like, so what, you have everything in life. There's no one around me to share. And all these teaware are inspired by that feeling when I was in Japan. So the color themes will be is around that greenish or earthy kind of glazes and mood. Yeah.
Recite the Li Bai poem.
The poem goes like that. 床前明月光，疑是地上霜。举头望明月，低头思故乡。
Is there any particular ceramic ware that you think holds some kind of particular significance?
Cannot. But yes, every piece is created by my hand from my heart. It's a bit lame, but but you see, everything is made out of my own hands. I really cannot be biased.
But is there any particular thing that you want to highlight, if anything at all?
SG clay.
What's the special part of this?
I think one of the special features of the collection from this exhibition is the series of SG clay. They are clay that collected by my teachers from Samui Guang. They collected the clay since 1970s to 1990s. So those clay are the combination from Japanese quarry and Udu Bandan. So at that point of time, Singapore going through construction, building houses, and that was the period of time whereby clay collected is legal. Yeah, so they were given a month notice to move their studio. So all these clay that haven't been fired, they crush them and keep them until today. I found that it's like my life, we build something, cannot crush, and then hide, and then come out again, and waiting for people to discover the characteristic and the uniqueness of the clay, and to do something and make it beautiful once again.
Do you want to add anything?
No, that's great. Yeah.
Okay, I think that was actually a big question, but never mind. So maybe you can share with us the experience of holding an exhibition at Hearth. How was it putting up the stuff here?
With her?
Yeah.
How to pronounce that?
With us. With us at Outreach. Then what's the experience like for you?
You give me ang pao, I say good thing lah.
They give you a bar already, what are you talking about?
Beng always can corrupt one. Okay, that's...
You got a lot of bloopers for your reel.
A lot.
I think working with art outreach is good, damn good. They are very friendly and open to everything that we suggested, and even provide things that we lack of during installation and during exhibition.
I think Hearth is one of the most important platforms in Singapore right now for whether it's emerging or established artists, because space is such a scarcity. And I think oftentimes when artists are in the mood to create, as in the case of Whye Kee, they're not necessarily thinking about where they are going to show their creations down the road. And so to have a venue which, not just a venue, but a space, an organization that devotes itself to supporting the presentation of artworks, I think is incredible.
新年快乐!
恭喜发财! So please drop by, whether it's for a cup of tea or to admire the lovely installation that we have here at Art Outreach.